lineup for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Cato. Sam Hauser is out there with White. And it's George in at the 3 slot. And for the Trailblazers, on the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. Ja Morant, he's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Avdia in at the small forward spot. Here we go. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Pass to Kamara. Avdia kicks to Lillard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Trailblazers. Now White. Outside Tatum. There's a screen. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Lillard. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Avdia can't hit.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
And here's George for 3. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And it's sent back by White.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game.
At the line for Portland.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Klingon.
And simply put, Donovan Klingon is a winner. 2 national titles in 2 college seasons. He can really affect a game at that size.
Now here's White. Tatum looking around. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Avdia, Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And Lillard gets it to go.
And with how well Lillard shoots it from deep, that mid-range, Jay, is normally going to be open.
Outside White. On the wing, George. Five to shoot. And Klingon pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. It's deflected. Right side, White. Outside, George. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Avdia, the pass to Lillard. No good on the 3. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Tatum. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
Pass to Kamara. It's Lillard, top of the key. Rebound by the Celtics.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
And here is Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Morant.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
The first free throw is good. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
And so it's Boston with it. The Blazers getting the bucket. Boston again missing.
It's close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the middle. And it's Klingon with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
Pass to White. Celtics passing it around. Hauser off target from three-point range. Portland leading by 5. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Portland's head coach. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Keita. Then Avdia making his last shot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. And it's Morant missing. Celtics trail by 5. Up top, Tatum. Covered by Kamara. Tatum with it. Kamara on him. Tatum down low. Covered by Kamara. And the shot goes down. George has got his second basket.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Back to Morant. Avdia, the pass to Morant. Here is Lillard. Here's the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 8.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Hauser with the ball. No scoring in this one. And that one's good. George.
Boy, nice job by Paul George to make himself available. Gets to his spot and gets it off quickly.
Lillard surveying the D. Morant outside. Here's Kamara. Offline with his 3.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Pass to Keita. At the elbow, it's George. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Assist goes to.
And now, just a 2-point Trailblazer lead. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Your Blazers breaking it in.
A different look now for Portland. Robert Williams comes in for Tamani Kamara. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Avdia. Celtics on D, trailing by 2. Pass to Lillard. Clingan the screen for Lillard. That three off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Shireman. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Just 4 to shoot. Now here's Gonzalez. Over Sharp. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The Dallas position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And that one drops for him.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Here's Pritchard. Following the score by Damian Lillard. Outside Gonzalez. Now Pritchard. There's the three. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Sharp, and he drives in.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Pritchard with the ball. He has yet to score. Outside Tatum. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Tatum's got 7.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Lillard outside. Clingan the screen for Lillard. Back to Morant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
And when the three ball is falling for Morant, the defense is in trouble.
Tatum against Williams. Now here's Tatum. He has 7. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
2 minutes.
Morant surveying the D. Lillard outside. Three-pointer. Here's Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Clingan using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look now for Portland. Obvious checked in for Donovan Clingan. Scoot Henderson comes in for Lillard. And it's Drew Holiday in for Morant. Paul George is checked in for Boston. Here's George. He's got 8. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the first. Pass to Shireman. Shot clock at 5. Back to George. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Right side, Avdia. Sinks that one from the post. And now it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's sent back by George.
What a defensive play from Paul George. Send it back, big fella.
Lets it go from deep. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. And that's now 6 points for Denny Avdia. George against Avdia. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Avdia with the rebound. That shot misses. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 8. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
On the court for the Celtics, we've got Mitchell Robinson. George is out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Gonzalez in at the small forward.
2 shots.
That one is off. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
That one misses. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. To the inside. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, close range looks highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
Pass to Pritchard. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Avdia. Inside, out to Henderson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kamar is checked in. And that one falls for Williams.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Now, here's George. 11 points in the game. Here's Shireman. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 11. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you, Kevin.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Pritchard. After Drew Holiday's score, elbow shot, and it's Boston with another.
That mid-range J right in his wheelhouse. Nicely done.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Avdia finds Henderson. Gonzalez against Avdia. Williams, a screen on Pritchard. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pritchard up top, guarded by Holiday. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Pritchard
Pritchard's got it back down to single digits for Boston.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
After Kamare misses the three. Boston shooting at 50% in a decent groove. George with the bucket.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him.
And here's Holiday. Out left to the wing. Here's Kamare. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Gonzalez passes to Pritchard. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Trailblazers, Potter's checked in, and it's John Morant in for Henderson. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Puts it up from 12. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Morant's got the ball here for Portland. Over in the corner, Avdia. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 9. George dishes to Tatum. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Outside, Avdia. Bounce pass, Kamara. Here's Morant. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Pritchard passes to George. Robinson sets a screen for George. Boston, no good that time either. Trailblazers leading by 11. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
This guy's such a talented distributor. Drew Holiday always makes solid passes.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's George. 13 points in the game. Pass to Gonzalez. And again, unable to change momentum here. Avdia with it. George picks him up. And yes, it's good. 10 points for him.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Celtics, Kate is checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Gonzalez. Celtics trail by 15. Tatum kicks to George. Back to Tatum. Puts up a deep three. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Here's Lillard. Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish and powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Morant reaches to Williams. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Knocks down the three ball. Avdia's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, just ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hands. That is Denny Avdia. This guy has an instinct to score it.
In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Tatum passes to Keita. Now Pritchard. He's got 8. And it's White missing. Lillard against White. Pass to Morant. Williams, a screen on Pritchard. A 3 from Morant.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Tatum with it. Kamara on him. White setting the pick for George. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 16 points.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
Morant kicks to Lillard. They get it again. Back to Morant. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Paul George. Celtics trail by 17. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Morant. There's the lob to Avdia.
What a night for Denny Avdia. This guy has found something out there, and they just keep finding him.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Keita. And here's George. A 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Morant. That's good from 17 feet away. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
And you can see the confidence Morant possesses. He's fine testing his luck with the quick pull-up, Jay.
Pass to George. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 19 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Avdia. 15 points in the game. There's a screen by Kamara. On the wing. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Pritchard. Now, here is George. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. He's got 22.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
The 3 from George. Portland grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. Lillard, the pass to Morant. Here's Avdia.
Oh, Denny Avdia can get up there, folks, when he wants to.
1:24 left in the first half. George with the ball. 22 points for him. Wide a screen on Avdia. George. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Boston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Klingin, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Boston also with the sub. Sam Hauser's checked in for Pritchard.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
Now, here's Avdia. 17 points in the game. Here's Kamara. A 3-pointer is right on target. Kamara's got 5.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Good on the bucket.
Now, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
44 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Klingon. 7 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Morant with a wide open look. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Klingon. He's got 9.
And this is where Klingon looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's White. Pass to Hauser. Now Tatum. Shoots over Kamara. No good there off the double clutch. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Up 19. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 19-point game. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. Morant is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Avdia in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
A nice shot by George.
Now, you see Paul George stay strong and committed with the basketball, totally focused on finishing.
Lillard outside. Shoots over Hauser. Rebounded by Tatum. Celtics trail by 15. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Avdia, the pass to Lillard. That one good for 2. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, that bucket comes off such a good feed by Denny Avdia. Genuinely selfless with the basketball.
Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. And the dunk by Tatum.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Outside, Avdia. Off target from outside. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Hauser. George with the screen on Lillard. And the basket by Hauser.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Avdia, the pass to Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on White.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
that's good from Morant.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Here's White, and White slams it in.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek White converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Right the pass to George. There's the pick for the three. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And slam dunk by Kamara.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Hauser. Outside, George. Over Avdia. And George gets it to go. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
We call that money from the mid-range. PG doing his thing in the sweet spot.
Outside, Avdia. Klingon the screen for Avdia. The three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 15. George in the post. Defended by Avdia. And it's good, 2 points.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Pass to Kamara. Outside, Avdia. A three. And it's Klingon with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Derek White. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Avdia.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here's Keita. George with the ball. Klingon defending. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Portland leading by 16. Pass to Klingon. Here's Morant. Back to Avdia. Klingon finds Avdia. And another three for Portland.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Back to Tatum. George against Avdia. And it goes down 2 points. George has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, just pretty form, right? Paul George, effortless as a scorer.
Avdia on the wing. Lillard outside. And again, it's Portland with the three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Morant passes to Avdia. Back to Morant. Here's Klingon. Pass to Morant. And here's Avdia. Driving in. And finished off by Avdia.
Wow, Avdia quick to the cup. What a finish.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Hauser. Right side George. Lets it go from the wing. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Avdia gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Trains it from beyond the arc. George has got 38 points.
Silky, smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
Here's Avdia. Oh, good on the triple. Celtics trail by 19. To the middle, here's White. The shot's good on the assist by George. 6 points for Derek White.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Pass to Klingon. Now, here's Avdia. Back to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Keita. Fires from deep. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Celtics trail by 19. Outside, White. Pass to Keita. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Keita's got 6.
Love the way Paul George shares the rock. Sometimes I think doesn't get enough credit for his ability as a distributor.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Robert Williams is checked in for Chimani Kamara. Trailblazers leading by 17. Lillard outside. Outside Williams. Pass to Morant. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, creating offense for others, challenging the heart of the defense, get into the teeth, and then spot the open shooter.
Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Lillard outside. Morant sets a screen for Lillard. Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Lillard's got 11 in the second half.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Gonzalez pass to Pritchard. Tatum down low. He's against Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Williams, and the shot goes in.
Wow, what a smart offensive player. You can depend on Jason Tatum to take quality shots within the game plan.
And Morant throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Robinson. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. Pass to Pritchard. Oh, good with the triple.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
It's stolen by Gonzalez. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. 1:06 left to play in the third. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Portland leading by 17. Lillard outside. Outside Williams. Lillard outside. Avdija on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Avdija's got 10 points in the quarter.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. Outside Tatum. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3.
Tatum's got 18 points in the game.
But how about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason. Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Celtics trail by 19. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. In the corner, Tatum with it. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Avdija. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Danny Avdija. He's been the guy making things happen for Portland. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Portland leading by 16. On the floor for Boston, Paul George is out there with Robinson. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Gonzalez in at the 3 spot. Holiday with the 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shireman from the right block. The shot is good. Shireman's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Boston. Morant passes to Sharp. 3-pointer. It's good from long range. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Now Pritchard. 6 to shoot. Outside for Robinson. The 3 from George. And it's Portland with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. Holiday with it. Sharp on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Now here's Gonzalez. Pass to George. Latre. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Portland leading by 20. And here's Sharp. Now Williams. He's covered by Pritchard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
At the line.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Shireman. The three from George. And he's good on the three ball. George has got 41.
He really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Outside Williams. Now here's Morant. He's covered by Pritchard. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Kamara. And Portland again with the bucket.
Drew Holiday, such a high IQ player, meaning he has such a strong sense for when to get into his jump shot.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. George in the post, covered by Kamara. And it's George missing. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Now here's Morant. There's a screen by Kamara. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. George passes to Gonzalez. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now here's Morant. Pass to Kamara. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 20. Now here's George. To the wing right side. Here's Gonzalez. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
Trailblazers leading by 17. Timeout, Blazers.
Going out now.
For the Trailblazers. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Avdia comes in for Sharp, and it's Damian Lillard in for John Morant. Celtics also with a sub. Tatum's checked in. Holiday finds Avdia. And here's Holiday. Lillard outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Celtics trail by 17. Now Tatum. Outside Robinson. Pass to George. Tatum with the screen on Lillard. 5 to shoot. Here's George. And the layup is good. George has got 43 points.
Well, Paul George has got a tight handle, right? The zig, the zag, and his way through the porous defense.
Here's Clingan. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now, here's George. Back to Pritchard. Lets the three fly, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Holiday finds Avdia. Pass to Klingon. Lillard outside. Over George. Lillard misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
Portland has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Lillard outside. Pass to Kamare. They get the rebound. Here's Klingon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Sometimes the best option is to foul Klingon and take your chances sending him to the line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And Portland making a change here. Morant's checked in. And then for Boston, Cade is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Gonzalez. And he sinks the second. Here's Boston now. They're on a 15-5 run. Pass to Tatum. White, wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lillard with it. Morant outside. There's a screen by Kamara. Lillard from outside. Portland no good that time either. Celtics trail by 13. Tatum passes to Keita. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Outside, Avdia. Back to Morant. Here's Klingon. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Klingon's got 9 points here in the second half. Tatum dishes to George. Pass to White. Here's Keita. Here's Tatum. Guarded by Morant. The shot by George. Wide open. Off target with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Shoots from 14. Nice jump shot. Good. Lillard's got 23.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Pass to George. Now Hauser. Covered by Lillard. From deep. Rebounded by Kamare. Kamare's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And when someone as big as Donovan Klingon gets going, he's so hard to stop. Keep feeding the big fella.
Tatum on the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. And another miss by Boston.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot's just not going.
And stolen by White. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
Well, this is who we know Derek White is. Excellent anticipation defensively. And what does he do? He makes sure his teammate gets an opportunity.
Trailblazers leading by 15. Here's Kamare. Outside, Avdia. It's deflected. And that's in there.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Boston shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Tatum outside. The three is drilled by Tatum.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Avdia! The response triple answers back.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now, here's George. Let's lose a three. Can't get it.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
It's Morant. Morant with the screen on Tatum. Rebounded by Tatum.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Tatum. Tips it up.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Trailblazers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Deni Avdia.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Morant, late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now here's Tatum. Tatum setting the pick for White. Tatum outside. And he does not hit. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Portland. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Klingon. Lillard fires. Off target from outside. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it. You know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Deni Avdia.